And welcome to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, name of the episode today is going to be trying to get turbo motors and radio control units operating and running and working and being made. Two very, very expensive recipes. I've already added a third heatsink crafter over here, way over there. And I've got a belt on top. That one up on top right there is for heat sinks. This one down here, this is rubber. I don't have heat sinks being run yet, just because I want to make sure everything's in its final spot before I do. So this rubber down there goes all the way down to do the radio control units. And then I have another splitter here to get merged into this line. So I want the second to top line there to be this, but let's see, where's it good? One more down. And then I want this one to go two up from that. So this can go there, this can go there. Okay, so that's rubber and the heat sinks. The motors are excuse me. The motors are already run. And they're just merged right up on in here. So heat sinks are done, motors are done, rubber is done. So let's get this finalized. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4. Didn't really need all that space, but let's get a splitter here and here. So this one is going to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so those two are done. I can probably just take these off, because I don't anticipating having more than one of these turbo motors, because that is crazy. It's a crazy amount of production. Let's put a little bit of those away. Okay. Heat sinks are there, but they're not run quite yet. Now, if you notice, there's another branch going off of that top one going down. That is for these ones down here, the radio control units. And this last one here should be able to go down and maybe like right down there, maybe. And we'll figure out how to load this stuff in once these are ready to go, because these not done yet. I've got rubber here. I've sort of torn this apart and got rubber here. This one is going to be there, and then we gotta figure out some shenanigans here. We need to somehow like all pretense of trying to make it look good or right out the window. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. So this side to there, this side into there. Wait, is that? Oops. This is why I don't like running the materials right away. There we go. There's that one straight across. What am I out of? Oh, I'm out of reinforced plate. Yeah, we don't need a lot of throughput for all of these, so I've been using a lot of lower level belts just because it's more resource efficient. Because none of these, as you can see, none of these are over 60. So Mark 1 belt would even be better. But I like having Mark 2s just because reasons. So there's 3 of the ingredients. What am I missing? I've got the heat sinks. I got the rubber. Oh, the crystal oscillators. Yes, indeed. Each one of these wants 2.5 per minute, which is a lot. That's 2.5 crafters a minute, or 2.5 more manufacturers to get that up and running. I've already got more than I need for what I'm crafting right now, so I'm just gonna run them, and I can tack on to oscillators later, because it's just a matter of expanding the foundation out here and then adding probably 3 more manufacturers, and then once that's done, of course, we've got to go back and figure out if we're making enough crystal, if we're and cable and all the things. It just cascades as you add stuff to this side of things. So we need crystal oscillators, which are over here, and these are currently being used, I think, only in computers. Yes. It's amazing that these aren't backed up yet. 2.8 computers per minute, so we're making 5.6 computers per minute. And I don't think turbo motor... Yeah, the turbo motor doesn't use them, but what does this use? 2.5. So these 2, I don't know if... Should I just do one of these? I'm suspecting that I'm not going to be able to support 2 of these. Not at the moment, anyway. Not without massive refactoring of, the factory. Let's see. So, crystal oscillators right here. What would be the best way? 2, 3, 4, 5. We could sneak them right in. Take a look at this little solution here. You go to there. You. Okay. So far, so good. Splitter right in line with that. Okay, so crystal oscillators are down there on the bus. Right there. Which means we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, right there. Okay. So unfortunately, this is gonna get a little wonky here. Not even sure how high those are. That looks good right about there. That'll tell me. Yep, that works. Then these have to come down to here, over, and right on through. Holy cow! That was some belt threading right there. But we got it to work, which is the important part. All right, now let's hook all these up, at least to this first one. I'm going to hook up this first one. Now, well, let's do this. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You go straight across. All right. Can't believe that's actually like woo, man. Crazy amount of production there. How is our power doing, by the way? Let's check that. Ooh, we are tickling the edge of what we can do. And as anybody noticed over here, I've got a grinder. So I sent through the modular motors and stuff that we've got so far. We got 33 coupons. What I was trying to do, trying to slowly store, trying to empty out some of these. Like this I've shut down for the plates, but they craft so slowly, as you can see. They're crafting really slowly. So I'm trying to, you know, empty stuff out as best that I can. I don't even know how many points we get. We do not get a whole lot of points for these smart plates. Wow. 1% we're going up. 1% per smart plate. Same thing for automated wiring and all the stuff over here. I've shut all this down, and it's basically just crafting whatever's left. I should have shut down the wiring too. Darn it. Forgot about this. Stators and rotors don't need to be pushed in over here. So yeah, these can all get turned on. I'll, you know, once this is done, and it's processed all of the things, as you can see, the belts here are empty now. So whatever's left in here is all that's going to be left. And take all of those. Did I? Oh, yeah, I did that. Okay. These are actually worth a pretty penny. And this is still going. Now let's see what those are worth. Oh yeah, those are worth way more points. Beautiful. Oh, remember these coupons can stack to 500, so you can have those things just grind away. Let's get, since I have these kind of plate on here, let's get those going. And now we just need to hook up the heat sinks. So let's go ahead and do that. See how many we have so far. We're making 30 a minute. We're consuming a little less than that. We're definitely going to need, I'm definitely going to need to add some more crystal oscillators though, and that whole line behind the scenes is going to have to be bumped up as well. So, yeah, look at that. We've got quite a bit of these. Let's go ahead and you go to there. Yeah, 30 per minute. All right, so heat sinks on the way. See if I can beat him over here. So once they start, there they go. These are not very fast because obviously we're not going to be using them. We're not producing them very fast at all, so that's not a concern. Okay, the last thing is hooking up the radio control units up to here. All right, heat sinks have started. Yep. Okay, so radio control units are the last step. Let's see if we can't. I mean, I don't need a super duper. Of course, I can't. All right. Can we just squeak this by? We can! Yay! All right, we have production, at least, of radio control units. It's not a lot of production, but I need to ramp up my crystal oscillators. Rubber, I think Oz is working on rubber. I don't know how many he's gonna get us, but yeah, it's crazy amount of rubber that we're needing. Now that I've shut most of the stuff off that we don't need anymore, these are still grinding away. Come on, game. Behave yourself. There we go. Now that these are running dry, I can finish spitting those out, and we're got a bunch of coupons for all this work, so I'll be able to definitely buy a lot of the stuff that I'm missing. There's quite a few things that I'd like to have, but yeah, not much else to automate. There's going to be a lot of miscellaneous steps here. Yeah, these are all going to be shut down. These are all shut down. What was this? Ah, reinforced plate. Okay. We have a lot of reinforced plate production. I know I doubled that earlier. Once we hit the Mark III miner, I'll be able to really ramp that up over there. Everything else, what is this lone guy here? Oh yeah, this guy can get shut down. Okay, let's take some of you. I'll let that spin up and then shut itself down. Put all those away. These are probably not very many points either. All right. Well, that is going to do it for this episode, and I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.